Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Terry Ross, if we can talk, coming to you live from Phoenix High School in Phoenix, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And today we are in Phoenix for the Pirate Shootout. And it will be the St. Mary's Crusaders taking on the Phoenix Pirates. This is boys action. We will see the same two teams, girls action, just a little bit later on in the day. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Phoenix School District and our participating community business partners. Our sponsors do keep these events free for fans to enjoy, so let them know that you appreciate their support. You can also help out Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. You just go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, click on the red subscribe button. When we come back, we will have the Bills Glass Coaches Corner coming up for you as we get ready for the game here in Phoenix at the Pirate Shootout. And you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
For 45 years, RVTD has been the way to go in the Rogue Valley. We celebrate others making a difference in our amazing community, like Southern Oregon University and Rogue Community College. SOU and RCC provide accessible, high-quality education for students of all ages and backgrounds, utilizing hands-on learning and community engagement. SOU and RCC work in partnership to help students succeed, creating greater opportunity in the Rogue Valley. Way to go, SOU and RCC!
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
And I welcome you back to the Bills Glass Coaches Corner, brought to you by Bills Glass, the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. As we said, this is two teams that know each other well, St. Mary's and Phoenix, as they get ready to go at it here in the Pirate Shootout. This is earlier, the Klamath Union girls were out here taking on the Douglas Trojans, and Klamath won that game 54-47 right there. This is the game that preceded this one. So these two teams will be going at it as both of these ball clubs are, it's a brand new season here for everybody, and they're just trying to get started. Lots of tournaments being played here in the month of December, and so we'll see what holds for these two teams. They have, I can tell you from following the St. Mary's squad, the boys squad, that they had a few challenges back in the spring, as did Phoenix. But, things were a little strange back in the spring, and practices and everything else were slightly disjointed. But now we're back to a little more regular schedule for both of these ball clubs. So we'll see what that brings out in both of them. But when we come back, we'll be ready for a little more pregame activity as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
And we're coming back to Phoenix High School, where they're getting ready to, well, I better not say what they're getting ready to do, because I think they're getting ready to do starting lineups. Yes, they are getting ready to do starting lineups, so let's do this with them. If we can find them here. It's one of the tougher PAs to understand. All right, here they go. It's Noah Friesen. They'll be starting at one guard. He's a 6-foot junior. Also coming out to start is Caden Walker, a 5'9" junior. Eli Haynes, a senior at 6'2". Tyson Del Planche at 5'10" and a junior. And the last one out there is Hamir Patel, a 6'1" junior. Here's the starters now for Phoenix. Jack Monroe, a 6-foot senior. Miguel Valadez, a 5'11" senior. Robin Trenbieth, a 5'10" sophomore. Dylan Harper, a 5'11" sophomore. And the last one out there is Julius Bolstad, a 6'5" junior. And he will have quite the height advantage over everybody out there on the floor this afternoon. So we're ready for the tip. So let's get ourselves ready for the tip, because they're ready to go. And Phoenix will control the tip. A long three, good. Right off the bat by Trenbieth. And if I'm mispronouncing that name, I will apologize immediately, because I didn't have time to go get pronunciations. But here's a cross-court pass to Friesen, and it's stripped away. Coming here forward, Phoenix. Give it ahead to Harper, and Harper will lay it in. And so it's a 5-2 or a 5-0 game already. Here's another steal, and taking it all the way to the hoop this time. Missing it that time, though, on the lay-in, but they're going to get the rebound. That was Valdez. Now they get it back around. And here's Trenbeth with it. Back out to for a three. That's no good. That was by Harper. They say it went up and hit the back of the top board of the backboard and out of bounds. And so with about 1 minute gone, it's a 5-0 lead already on the John L. Scott scoreboard. St. Mary's looking to get their first shot off because right now the Pirates have just forced them into turnovers. Still working the ball around. That's Friesen, and that'll be a foul. That's the first on Valdez. Friesen will inbound it. They'll get it back to Walker. We'll quickly get it back into the forecourt. Over in the corner, Del Planche, 3. No, that isn't any good. But St. Mary's grabs the rebound. Walker has it in his hands again. Double team, jump ball. St. Mary's direction, though, on the possession arrow. And there's a bump. So that foul right there is going to go against Crump. Phoenix will substitute liberally. The second team foul now already on the Pirates, as they play very fast and they play a pressuring defense the whole time. In fact, they will full court press you if you don't watch out. Here's Walker, bounce pass across. They can't do anything with it. Friesen backs it out. Get it into the middle to Patel, and Patel will put it in. And St. Mary's gets their first bucket, and then they turn it over. There's the Pirates. And here come wholesale substitutions. That's the way Phoenix does it. So these are the announced starters coming into the game for the most part. Patel back around, and now they get it round to Friesen. Back out on top. Back to Friesen. Friesen will line up for a 3. No good. Bolstad with the rebound for the Pirates. And that's Valdez with it. Thought about a 3. Nope. Going to go in the middle, take it away. Friesen on the drive. Has it stripped. It'll stay with St. Mary's. But again, close to a turnover. There's a foul. See who this is on here. It's on Brown. 3 now on Phoenix. Trying to get it underneath to Patel on the inbound. Almost lost it. Back out though to Walker. Walker will fire the running jumper. No good. Grabbing the rebound is St. Mary's. Friesen with it. And then he has it taken away by Bolstad. Valdez head to the forecourt. Cross it. 3 on the way. No good. That was put up by Trimbieth, but then taken away by Valdez again. Here come the Pirates one more time. Setting up for a 3. Coming up short on that one is Brown. And we have a turnover on Phoenix. 5-2 game. We've been stuck at 5-2 for quite some time now. And again, wholesale substitution. So when you watch the Phoenix boys play, you get to learn the whole squad's name. They turn it over quickly. And there's another turnover. Phoenix takes that one away. It falls into the hands of somebody who we don't even have down. Let's see if there's a name. Here's a long 3. No good. That's Roman Stubbs that stole that. We don't have Mr. Stubbs on our our list. Well, we will add him quite willingly. And there's a timeout. Well, this looks like it might be a little bit of a long timeout, but we'll just take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard and see that it says Phoenix 5 and St. Mary's 2 with 4:17 to go here in the first period. This timeout gives us a chance to tell you that Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. And with a longer timeout, we'll also tell you that Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. St. Mary's to inbound it following the timeout. Walker gets it into the forecourt. He's going to drive. Take it out. Nope, foul. But they're going to call offensive. That'll be the first team foul on the Crusaders. Again, massive substitutions. Phoenix, they come out and they play hard, full court to full court for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then they're back on the bench, resting. Valdez finally gets it into forecourt for the Pirates. Here's the three that's being launched. Good. And that three was by Harper. There's a drive and a foul. That'll be the fourth team foul on the Pirates. They indicate this one was on Sheldon. Jackson Sheldon with the foul. St. Mary's do it again. Patel to Friesen. Friesen in the lane, had 5 white shirts there that he shot over. Trying to push for the rebound. And I can say it's a St. Mary's foul. I take it back, it's not a foul, it's just a St. Mary's turnover. 8-2 ball game. Underneath the Bolstad. Bolstad puts it up. No good. McGravick is setting for a long. Nope. I thought he was going to do a three, but now a three by Tendebeth. No good. Bolstad will knock it out of bounds. Oh, they say it's off of St. Mary's. St. Mary's makes one substitution. Coming in is Travis Johnson. Meanwhile, Phoenix doing it like a hockey team. They trade out the whole group. Get it down low to Brown. Brown will put that one, or make that Stubbs. Stubbs will put that one in. There's a blocking foul on Phoenix. That's on Sheldon. 5 team fouls already on the Pirates. We're not even out of the first period yet. St. Mary's will be standing on the foul line, doing a lot of foul shooting tonight. Walker with it. Finally into the forecourt. Bounce it off to Johnson. Johnson can't get it to go. And then when we do, foul on the ensuing scramble. That's the second team foul on the Crusaders, the first on Johnson. Now they get into the passing motion, getting it down low. No good with the little layup. That time was Stubbs. They're going to pop it ahead. There's Friesen. Get it off to Cranenberg. Cranenberg will lay that one in. And here they come again. Walker with it. Walker. No, he can't get it to go. Tipped up. And it rolls around. That was Cranenberg again, I believe, with that one. 10-6 ball game. There's a 3 on the way. Yes! Talbot with that with 3 for Phoenix. There's a 3 by St. Mary's, tipped up, no good. Johnson had the tip, but couldn't get it to go. Here come the Pirates aren't going to become running down the court. Threw it out of bounds. And the shift is on. You know, it's really interesting because I've only watched a few Phoenix games, but the way Phoenix plays in substitutes, it really forces eventually the other team to be doing the same thing. And there's another St. Mary's turnover. And unfortunately, they're not quite as good at it as Phoenix is getting. There's a blocking foul. That's the 3rd now on St. Mary's. Bolstad, he's not going to take a 3. Valdez will take the baseline, lay it in. And then underneath, we get a foul on Phoenix. It's on Valdez. It's his second. 6 now on the Pirates. Patel had a 3, didn't take it. Around to Friesen, right back to Patel. This is Johnson down low, got it. Valdez has it taken away. Patel has it in front, and he misses the lay-in. Coming right back, though, are the Pirates. Taken away this time by St. Mary's as Bolstad fell down in the middle of the lane. Friesen back around. There's Del Planche for 3. No good. That barely grazed the rim. Valdez. Step back. Nope. Thought he was going to fire the 3, but he didn't. Get it around. That's Brown with it in his hands. Down low. They're going to get a foul. Pushing foul on St. Mary's. Foul is on Olson. His first 4, though, on St. Mary's. 18.2 seconds to go. First period. Phoenix has it underneath their own hoop. They get it in, back out quickly. Now they're into their offense. Around they go. There's a 3 that's going to miss by Monroe. St. Mary's going to have to do something with it quickly. Here's Friesen with it with 2 seconds to go. It's no good. And that will be the end of the first period. So as we get to the end of 1, we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. And it reads Phoenix 15, St. Mary's 8. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are available.
And we're back here at Phoenix High School for the start of the second quarter. That's a 15-8 lead for the Pirates over St. Mary's. Make some final notes about the first period here before they get the second one going. And it's controlled by St. Mary's. Friesen back around here. They're going back out on top now. Walker trying to fire it to Friesen down on the baseline, out of bounds. Valdez with it. Get it around to Brown. Brown's little running jumper, no good. Here comes St. Mary's one more time. Friesen ahead of everybody. He can't get that one to go. Grabs his own rebound, though. That was actually Monroe that missed that shot. And now we have a 1-and-1 coming up for St. Mary's. For St. Mary's. As they're calling a foul on Harper. His second. But 7 on the Pirates. Barely 30 seconds into the second quarter. And the front end of the 1-and-1 by Haynes is good. Next one is no good. Phoenix will chase it down. Valdez pops it over to the corner. A three's on the way. It isn't any good. Monroe grabs it and sticks it back in. Walker around to Friesen. Friesen wanted to take it in, but couldn't. Back to Patel, then Friesen again. Setting up for a three in the corner, but no good. That was Del Planche, who grabs the rebound, gets it to Haynes, and Haynes will put it down. They keep the St. Mary's Crusaders in the game. Here's Valdez driving all the way. No good. Puts it up again. All of a sudden, it's a 19-11 game. And so Phoenix needs to find a way to stay in there. Not Phoenix, but St. Mary's is going to have to be finding a way to stay in this thing. Here's Friesen with a three. That's no good. Here comes Phoenix trying to get it ahead. Knocked out of bounds by St. Mary's. Substitutions, a shift change. I don't know even how to describe it any differently than it's just like a hockey shift change. Change all the players out, all 5 of them. So we'll have to learn names all over again. Crump over to Monroe. Monroe gets it back. They get it back. No good that time as Monroe had a little drive. Got it back from Stubbs that time. And then knocked away by Talbot. Maybe the easy bucket that time by St. Mary's. 5:58 to go. Second period. I can also tell you when you play, there's a foul on a step through. Walker stepping through between two. They're going to call the foul on Selden. Nope, on number 10, sorry. Well, that is Selden. Both of them are Seldens. That was Jenner Selden with that foul. As Walker gets the first one in. But the other thing, having watched Phoenix, as the next one goes, and in particular having watched Troy McNichols for a little while. Not many timeouts are going to be called either. I can guarantee you that. At least not by Phoenix. There won't be too many timeouts called. And what do we have? We have a lost basketball that shouldn't be on the floor. The young man didn't hold on to it well. Everybody's and Dad's trying to say, it wasn't me, wasn't me. Here we go. We're back at it, though. Bouncing around to Patel. Friesen. And he has it taken away. That's Selden, but Selden loses it, too. They don't play at the same time. So, and that's a block that time by Monroe. And so when we tell you that Selden is out, we're telling you that Jenner Selden is out. But Jackson Selden is not back in the game yet, so we have no Seldens. Here's Patel. Around to Haynes, back to Patel, who will launch a three. That'll come up very short. Valdez has it for Phoenix. He avoids having the ball taken away. Gets it around to travel. Got it to White. White was setting up to drive the lane, but ended up traveling first. Out of bounds. Haynes threw that one right past Friesen. So in a 19-13 ball game, 4:50 to go in the second period. Here's Valdez and down to Bolstad. Oh, Bolstad can't get it to go. Couldn't get the rebound either. Had that go right off of his hand. Here comes Haynes doing it wildly and out of bounds. Off of Haynes, it'll be a Phoenix Pirate basketball and substitutions galore again for Phoenix. Back in is Jenner Selden. Oh, almost double dribbled, but got away with that. Now they save it. Now they put it up. And a little jumper there by Talbot. Goes. That's 5 on the evening for Talbot. There's a running lay-in by Haynes. It doesn't go. And trying to save it was Del Planche, but right into Phoenix hands. Here's a three. That's no good. That was by Crump. And in the ensuing struggle for the rebound, let's see who they call. They're calling us on St. Mary, or on Phoenix. Number 5, Stubbs. That's his first, but 9 on Phoenix. At the line will be Walker. And no good with a 1-and-1. This is basically a 3A, 4A tournament. Most of the schools, the 3As are taking on the 4s. The 4s are not playing each other, or the 3s playing each other. All of the same conference pretty much. So that's why they're avoiding playing each other as they foul underneath, trying to get the rebound. Looks like it'll be on Johnson. At the line is Crump. This is number 1. And now St. Mary's wants a quick 30-second timeout to discuss things. Trailing this one 21-13 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. We also can tell you that for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. So a quick 30-second timeout is over. We need to get it back to action. 3:44 to go here in the second period. Sorry, I was distracted. What one of the players is doing, but I guess we're good. Back at the line is Crump, having missed on number 1. And misses number 2. Chasing it down to St. Mary's and getting it ahead. No, they can't get the layup, but Walker grabs the rebound. Set it up for the Crusaders again. Patel to Johnson. Johnson up, fouled. This looks like it'll be on Crump. If my eyeballs are working right, yep, that'll be on Crump. That's 10. 2 on Crump. So we'll put up that, let you know that St. Mary's is in the double bonus of all things. And the first one by Johnson is good. And the next one, not so much. And there's a shot that goes. I think it was Valdez with it. At least he's going to get it credit for it. We had to look away for a second. Taken away by Bolstad. We'll get it to Valdez in a 23-14 game that Phoenix has led since minute 1. They're going to throw this one out of bounds. Haynes, or Krakenberg, inbounding that one. Walker has it. 2 points on the night, both from the foul line. Back around to Walker, into Haynes now. Back out on top to Friesen. Friesen driving. He can't get that one to go, foul. 2 shots coming up for called it on Crump. Friesen is at the line. And misses number 1. And number 2. But Johnson will grab the rebound and put it back in for them. Johnson has 5 off of the bench. Valdez for 3. That's no good. And Phoenix will grab the rebound. Get it to Bolstad at the foul line. Back out around on top. And now they'll set it up again. Here's a drive by Crump in the lane. That's no good. Tipped around and out of bounds. Phoenix will have it. I think it said that Crump made a basket. He wasn't even in the game. Harper made the basket. And driving is Jenner Selden, but he turns it over. Walker around to Krakenberg. Krakenberg in, out, has it stolen. Here comes Monroe. Monroe all the way, and he'll put it in. Four for Monroe here in the first half. Here's Walker with a little running jumper. No good. Tipped around. They're going to say Phoenix ball. All 3 officials looked at each other and weren't really sure, I don't think, But that was your go-to, but they put it to Phoenix. It leads it by 9, looking to get the double digits. Haven't been able to do that. Back out on top it goes, and into the lane it goes. That doesn't make it in, though, as Talbot will find his way to the line. That'll be 6 now on St. Mary's. That was on Friesen, his first. Talbot is good with number 1. And number 2. Minute 20 left in the half. Walker to Del Planche. Around to Haynes. Even though it went in, it doesn't count. That hit the support behind the backboard, which is out of bounds. Although it was a pretty good trick shot. Bounced right off of there and went in. So, but no points. Not even style points. Below a minute now. Phoenix has the basketball. Valdez with it into the lane. He'll put up a running jumper that will roll around and go. And now Phoenix is beginning to maybe get a little control. There's going to be a travel on St. Mary's. Phoenix beginning to get a little control of this game. 13-point lead. 37.2. Don't expect Phoenix to do what most high school teams would do, and that is run the clock down. They'll put it up at the first second they get a good shot. This is White. The Bolstad bouncing it in, tugging away. Here comes Walker. He gets it ahead to Del Planche, who drops it off for Haynes, who will put it in. Three seconds. Valdez stops and pops. It isn't going to go. And with that, we have made it to halftime. And at halftime, the John L. Scott scoreboard shows that it's Phoenix 29, St. Mary's 18. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. We invite you now to stay tuned for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. You can visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide, all the sports leagues, classes, and special events, to name a few. Visit playmedford.com to learn more as you listen to TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Friday sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge in Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Black Friday deal on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, I guess, since it's still day. Yeah, we'll debate that. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. And you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard that it's a 29-18 lead for Phoenix over St. Mary's as both of these teams try to get going in the right direction. And they played last night, if I can find all of my digital information. They played last night here, and they had quite a few games going on then, but we'll get to that in a moment, I guess. We'll talk about that in a moment, but kind of getting things started here. Let's look at the boys. Now, push the wrong button. That's the problem with digital stuff, isn't it? Shove the wrong button, you get the wrong thing. Last night, they had a couple of games played here. We can, there we go. Here in the Pirate Shootout, Phoenix lost to Douglas. Well, I'm not sure. One score says 64-61 and one says 65-61. So I'm not sure which one they did. And Klamath Union and St. Mary's played last night, but there is no score reported on that game. So they have been playing here a little bit already. The girls are also playing. In fact, they're out there shooting right now, just kind of having a shoot around. And over in the other gymnasium going on right now on the boys' side, or the boys' side, Douglas is taking on Klamath Union. Klamath Union played Phoenix here at noon here in the main gym. So that's a little bit about what's going on down here in Phoenix at the moment. They 29-18 lead. Let's take a look at St. Mary's individual scoring. They're led by the 5 of Travis Johnson and Eli Haynes. Then we have up next, we have
Sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge in Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new.
How about if I stop my ad, because I really don't want that thing playing right now. My thumb hit something it should not have hit. We have 4 for Chris Krakenberg. And then we have 2 each for Caden Walker and Hamir Patel. So that's kind of the way the scoring looks for St. Mary's here at halftime. When we come back, we'll take a look at Phoenix's individual scoring as they continue to lead this one, as they have since the beginning of the game here at the Pirate Shootout at Phoenix High School on TableRockSports.net.
Sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Black Friday deal on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back to Phoenix High School and the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. 29-18, our halftime score. Let's take a look at the individual scoring for the Phoenix Pirates. They are, get everybody's first names over here. They are led by the 8 of Miguel Valdez, followed by Dylan Harper with 5, and also Isaiah Talbot has 7. Jack Monroe has 4, and then tossing in 3 is Robin Trenebius, and Stubbs has 2. And I believe that's all of the scoring that there is. Roman Stubbs with the final 2. So that's all the scoring that there is for Phoenix. When we return, since the teams are now both back out on the floor, it'll be time for second half action. At halftime, our score on the John L. Scott scoreboard reads Phoenix 29. St. Mary's 18, as you listen to TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform? Thirsty for change? Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win. Yes! Yes! Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Back here at Phoenix High School and the Pirate shootout. Time for the third quarter to get underway in a 29-18 game. Phoenix out on top, and Phoenix will have the ball to begin the second half as soon as we get there. Harper to inbound it, and he does. To Valdez. There's a 3 put up instantly, no good. Patel with the rebound. Friesen puts up a 3 and nails it. So there's a good start for St. Mary's, and there's a travel call. Walker takes it to the three-point line. Delplanche across the court to Friesen. Back out. He'll take a 3. That would be Delplanche, who can't get it to go. Haynes grabs the rebound. Gives it off to Walker. Walker can't get it to go. And that would be Phoenix with the rebound. Valdez to Monroe, the little running jumper, no good. Bolstad fighting for the rebound. But they're going to say that foul is on Bolstad. That'll be the first, obviously. We're just getting started here. That's also the first on Bolstad. Fire it ahead to Friesen. Friesen around to Haynes. Haynes is rejected from behind. Here come the Pirates. Setting for a three is Monroe. That's offline. Stubbs tips the rebound out of there. Crump with it. That's Stubbs down low. Monroe with it in his hands. The running hook in the lane. No good. Haynes with the rebound for the Crusaders. Pop it ahead to Walker. Walker back out on top. No, Planche thought about a three, but Friesen will take it from the corner and drain it. And in the left corner that time. Here's a three by Phoenix. No good. St. Mary's with the rebound. Going ahead and leaving it off and getting the 2 points. Walker laying that one in. And Phoenix struggling to get a shot off. Almost turned it over. Now we'll set up the three. That's going to come up short. Here comes St. Mary's with it again. And they'll throw this one out of bounds. Foul as Trinbieth trying to get in. I don't know if that's Trinbieth or Trinbeth. Makes sense both ways in my head. I'm not sure which way it goes. Okay. Here's a shot. Nope. Get it up. Nope. They're going to fake him 3 times and never did put a shot up and then turned it over. And with the driving lay-in is Krakenberg. It's a 1-point game. Crusaders have come all the way back from being down by 13 there at Bolstad. I got right past Bolstad that time. Here's Friesen. Bounced in the lane to Patel. Patel is fouled as he goes up. They'll have the chance to tie it up. Trinbeth, I think it makes more sense the way I'm pronouncing it here in the second half, but Trinbeth with the foul, his first. Patel, no good. He's missed with the second one. Get it ahead quickly. There's Bolstad. He's rejected. Walker blocking that one. And a scramble for it. And this will be Phoenix ball. Looks like Krakenberg will be called for the foul, and he will. His second. I don't think anybody's in real serious foul trouble right now at either squad. Crump gets it ahead and laying it in that time is Jenner Sheldon. His first points of the game, and that got things stopped. That little run by St. Mary's. Friesen around to Walker. Taken away. Driving it all the way and laying it. No, but getting the rebound. That was Jenner Sheldon. And this is going to be knocked out of bounds. Phoenix will keep possession. Into Stubbs, turns, gives it back off. No, the little layup by Monroe didn't go. And there's Haynes all by himself at the other end. Make that Walker all by himself at the other end. 31-30. Walker with 8, approaching double figures. And then they throw, Phoenix throws it away, and then St. Mary's throws it away. St. Mary's will keep possession. It was knocked out of bounds by Phoenix. Friesen trying to get it back. Traveled. He popped that one out to Haynes, and Haynes was trying to pop it right back to him. Walker traveled. Valdez stop. Turn around, give it back around. Valdez gets it back. He'll stop and put it up off the board. No good. Fouled. Foul is on Dale Planche. His second. Had to wait there for a little moment. Him and the official were having quite an extended discussion. And Valdez puts the first one in. And the second one. And that'll be a timeout that's going to be taken. The 32nd timeout, so we'll just keep it here. As on the John L. Scott scoreboard, you can see that St. Mary's has closed this down to a 3-point lead for Phoenix after being down by about 15 or so earlier in the first half. It's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners. Settling in here at Phoenix High School for two of them tonight. We'll see St. Mary's and Phoenix go at it not only here in the boys' game, but they will also be doing that in the girls' game. Game that was supposed to start at 4 o'clock, but has no hope of doing that. That's for sure. Valdez stole it, but it's called for the foul on the shoulder. And while that may be one way to steal the pass, official wasn't too impressed by it. There's a shot that goes way off by Haynes and a jump ball. They hug it out. Him and Crump. They got a little tangled up there at the end, but a few pats on the back, and here we go. Friesen to inbound it for the Crusaders. Down low, that's Johnson, turns, puts it up. Really wild shot. Bolstad grabs a rebound. Valdez looking, but he can't find anybody ahead of him. There's Trinbeth around to Crump. And Crump will put in the little running jumper. Haynes is rejected underneath, but I think there's going to be a foul called on that one. Yep, Crump. It's 4 now on Phoenix. 4 on Crump. He's about the only one in foul trouble. Johnson misses number 1. And number 2. But he'll get the rebound. And St. Mary's will set up again. And then taken away. Here comes Crump with it. Crump fakes one, lays it in. And a foul as Walker trying to step between two. And they're going to say they want a timeout. And this will be a full timeout. So we'll do likewise. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Phoenix leads this one as you listen to TableRockSports.net.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Back here at Phoenix High School with the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 37, only have 35 for Phoenix. Scoreboard's got 37, 37-30. Phoenix leading St. Mary's. Here's Del Planche. No good with that little lay-in attempt. Out of bounds it goes off of St. Mary's. Phoenix will take the ball back. Valdez, he traveled, yeah. Feet took off without the ball. Friesen hasn't been able there to stepped on the baseline or the sideline. There's Bolstad. This is around to White. Trinbeth thought about a three. So he goes in the lane, and Crump will pull the three. No good. Missed everything. Minute 46 to go. Third period. Phoenix continues to lead this one. Del Planche on a wild dribble throws up a shot that doesn't go. I think he was hoping to draw a foul, but it didn't happen. Stubbs, and he tried to save it because it was going a little too far, but right into the hands of St. Mary's. Del Planche right back to Patel, and Patel will lay it in. Del Planche was a nice little move that time. Patel lays that one in. Down to the floor they go. We're going to have a tie ball. No. And looks like we're going to have another 30-second timeout called by St. Mary's. So a couple of them being used up here back to back. We'd like to thank our sponsors, including title sponsor, the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62, and presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular, with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. 37-32 ball game. 5-point lead for the Pirates, and it's been bigger, but it hasn't been much less. They started off with a 5-2 lead. It's about the smallest lead they've had, and since then have varied it between 5 and 15, 16 points. Only a minute 8 to go in the third period. We have a long discussion over at the scorer's table. Not sure what we would be discussing with the scorekeeper at this point. But the discussion continues. St. Mary's, whatever it was, seems to have lost their cause. So we're back at it. Here's Patel. That was a nice little move. And Patel will actually lay this one in. But that was a good little move that time by Krakenberg. A three. That one was also good. There's a three that doesn't go. Tipped up, and finally getting it out of there. That was Talbot, I believe, with the three. Gets it out underneath, and Monroe will put it in. .42-34. There's a shot that goes up by the St. Mary's. No good. On the floor, there's a scramble for it. Stubbs comes out of there with it. 19 seconds to go. And what do we have? We have Phoenix calling a timeout with only 17.3 to go in the period. And the John L. Scott scoreboard showing they've got their lead back out to 8 again. John L. Scott, you'll find that they've got offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. I also like to remind you that today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunching your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. So, now we have a discussion the other way. Phoenix is having the long discussion. But they too are going to lose their case. The appellate court has ruled against the teams twice here in this third quarter. Here's Walker taking it away. Getting it over to Friesen. And then is taken away by Phoenix. That's a double dribble, as it was Jenner Selden. They called a double dribble. .7 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's getting a little rowdy in here. There's a long shot down. Patel won't take the three, but there will be a three taken from the corner. No good. Buzzer's going to sound, and we've made it through three. And things are getting somewhat testy here at the Pirate Shootout. We're through three, and at the end of three, it's Phoenix 42, St. Mary's 34. As you listen to TableRockSports.net.
45 years, RVTD has been the way to go in the Rogue Valley. We celebrate others making a difference in our amazing community, like Southern Oregon University and Rogue Community College. SOU and RCC provide accessible, high-quality education for students of all ages and backgrounds, utilizing hands-on learning and community engagement. SOU and RCC work in partnership to help students succeed, creating greater opportunity in the Rogue Valley. Way to go, SOU and RCC!
gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
And we welcome you back to Phoenix High School and the Pirates shootout as we get ready for quarter number 4. And Phoenix has it to begin. There's Bolstad looking for somewhere to go. Finally around to Valdez. Valdez traveled. Got it to Crump, but Crump traveled. That was called really fast. Krackenberg back around to Walker. Walker over to Friesen to Patel, who won't shoot that from that far out. Back around to Krackenberg. On the floor, but picking it up is Haynes. And putting it in is Haynes. There's a missed shot by the Pirates. And there's another one laid in by Haynes as that time he goes coast to coast. So 4 quick ones for Eli Haynes. 42-38. (44-38). Walker in the corner to Friesen. Friesen won't pop from there though. Walker trying to take it in. He's rejected. That's taken out there by the air by Monroe. Here's Valdez. Valdez throws it away. Right to Friesen. Friesen right back down to Walker. Around they go to Krackenberg. Krackenberg traveled. So Monroe will inbound it. Valdez is out. Trinbeth is in. The Bolstad. Right back it goes to Bolstad, and they bounce it down to Talbot, and Talbot will lay it in. Patel, they get the ball to him and they roll it to him, but Patel managed to pick it up and lay that one in. Guess it doesn't make any difference how you get it there as Trinbeth misses on a 3. Coming the other way is Haynes. He'll lay it in. 6.5 now for Haynes as it's a 46-42 ball game. A 3. Yes. Talbot with that one. No good, but Haynes will grab the rebound and put it back in. All of a sudden, Eli Haynes is on fire. He has 8 just in this half alone. And there's another travel on Trinbeth. Stubbs will come in for Bolstad. Walker double teamed, finds Haynes. In the corner goes to Friesen. Yes, for a 3. That's his 3rd 3-pointer of the night. That one from the right corner. Here's Crump for 3. It doesn't go. Stubbs with the rebound, and he is fouled, I believe. Nope, they're going to say he fouled. That's his 2nd. With 4:36 to go, Phoenix has 5 fouls. St. Mary's has only 3 at the moment. 49-47. St. Mary's looking for the tie right here. Here's a 3 by Friesen. Yes! How about we just take the lead? That is 4 3-pointers for Friesen in this game. Out around to Crump. That's Valdez with it, slowing it down just a little bit. Then he'll take it in the lane, doesn't go. Hits the bottom side of the rim. Stubbs gets it back. He'll put it in. Walker loses it. Valdez gives it off to Crump, who will lay it in. And just like that, St. Mary's lead is gone. Delfanche for 3. It's in and out. Crump with it in his hands for the Pirates. To Valdez, over to Talbot. Talbot back out to Valdez. Valdez will hold on to it. And he'll try to give it right back to Crump, who gives it back to Valdez. Valdez will back it out and we'll start over. That's Talbot with it. Crump for 3. In and out. Talbot grabs the rebound. No good. And St. Mary's has it as Haynes rebounded it and then dropped out of bounds. .253 to go in this 3-point game. Certainly tightened up. Looked like Phoenix was going to run away with it at halftime. Here's Valdez all the way through, no good, but he's going to get fouled. Valdez misses. 14 fouls on St. Mary's, 5 on Phoenix. With 2:45 to go, that's pretty important because foul shots will be hard to come by. Next one by Valdez is in. And just like that, there will be another 30-second timeout called. A lot of moving around down there, a lot of moving parts, but we'll try to ignore them, and we'll tell you that thanks to you, Table Rock Sports viewers and subscribers, our YouTube channel has had over 250,000 views. We're still counting, so it could be much higher than that by now, for all I know. We're also closing out on 1,500 YouTube subscribers. We say thank you to everybody who has viewed and who has subscribed. Long way to go here in the sports season this year, so you have lots of time to subscribe. Basketball just getting underway. There'll be wrestling coming up throughout the month of December, January, and February, along with basketball. And then in spring, we'll turn our attention to baseball and softball. So, I want to be around. Uh-oh. We're making repairs. Okay, maybe. We okay over there? My cameraman's life was in jeopardy for a second. Well, not really, just his shin bone. All right. We're back at it. We got 2:40 to go. St. Mary's down by 4. There's a running lay-in, putting in by Haynes. And that'll get it back down to 2. Haynes has been the guy here in the second period. Him and Friesen in the second half, rather. Here's Valdez. He stops. He'll give it back out for a 3. Yes. That was Talbot with that one. And then Phoenix takes it back away. And just like that, they turn it over. St. Mary's will have it back. 57-52. Walker around to Friesen. Friesen looking for a 3, but isn't going to get it easily. Del Planche, no good. Friesen with the rebound, steps out of bounds. And it'll be a Phoenix basketball. Actually, they're looking like maybe he slipped. Water on the floor. Little housekeeping by the official. The most senior official, too, doing the housekeeping. Minute 50. 5-point lead for the Pirates. And they hold on. It's been close. They had a big lead and lost it. Crump in the lane, putting it up. No good. Trying to sky for the rebound. Bolstead grabs it. He'll turn around and he'll put it in. And then St. Mary's will turn it over on their side. Substitution, a single substitution. This will be Crump coming in. I keep getting Crump and Harper mixed up. I'm sorry about that, but Crump is number 21. Harper is 23. I don't know how come I got it wrong in my head, but here, by the way, is Harper. He's no good on that one, though. And Patel will grab the rebound. Del Planche over to Friesen. No good on that three. Valdez skies for the rebound. 1 minute to go in the ball game. Bolstad underneath will lay it in. And then that one might be the one that seals it. As there will be a timeout called by St. Mary's. I believe we're going to call a full timeout. And there's a lot of debate going on. We'll just play the commercial, though, as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Back here at Phoenix High School. And we're around now for the final 53.8. Here comes St. Mary's with it. Now Planche taking the baseline, fouled as he tried to drive down and cross the court. That foul is on Bolstead, number 2 on him. Patel. And that was taken away. Here's Valdez, and Patel is going to foul. .9. Patel, St. Mary's has a few to give. That's their 5th. They can foul one more time, and there'll still be no foul shots for Phoenix. So it's not that big of a deal that Patel committed that foul. There's a cross, tried to get the pass in, and they managed to do so to Crump. Back around to Talbot. To Harper. Harper is fouled by Patel. With 33.3. That's the last one. that has no repercussions to it. Crump will inbound it to Valdez. Gets a pick and a foul. Lots of ones down there. We'll see which one they pick. They pick Friesen. That's the 7th, so that'll put Valdez at the line for a 1-and-1. And the first one is good. Of course, when you put them into a 1-and-1, what you're really doing is gambling that they won't make the first one. And Valdez makes both of them. Shot up, no good by St. Mary's. Crump looking for Harper. They'll throw it out of bounds. 20 seconds to go. But with an 11-point lead, it's looking unlikely that St. Mary's is going to be able to do much about this game. Phoenix is going to walk out of here with a win. Haynes, he'll throw it up. That's no good. Bolstad had a foul on Krakenberg. That'll send Valdez back to the line. 8 team fouls now, but only 5.2 seconds to go. Bolstad puts in number 1. And number 2. There's the final shot of the game, and it now becomes the final. So as we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, we see that St. Mary's goes down to defeat by 13 in this one. Phoenix 65, St. Mary's 52. We invite you to stay tuned for the My Circle K GP Energy post-game show, where we will make a quick recap of things that happened here because we don't have long between games today, as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are available.
And we're going to be back to Phoenix High School, where the Pirates have just defeated St. Mary's 65-52. Let's go through some unofficial stats. Unofficial because we never guarantee that we got every last point marked down, but here unofficially, more or less, is the way the scoring went. We'll just run it quickly for you. Noah Friesen for St. Mary's had 12. Chris Krakenberg had 6. Caden Walker had 6. Eli Haynes had 15. Hermil Patel had 8. And Travis Johnson had 7 on the night. Meanwhile, for Phoenix, they had Jack Monroe with 6. Jenner Sheldon with 2. Miguel Valdez had 13. He was not the leading scorer, though. We'll get there in a moment. Robin Trenbeth had 3. Manny Crump had 6, all in the second half. Dylan Harper had 5. And the leading scorer was Isaiah Talbert for the Pirates, as he had 18. Julius Bolstad ended up with 6, and Roman Stubbs had 4. So that's the way it looks. Coming up next in just a few minutes, it'll be the girls and the boys from Phoenix High School, as it'll be, again, St. Mary's and Phoenix going after it. A final look at the John L. Scott scoreboard shows that the tonight's score was Phoenix 65, St. Mary's 52. We thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank Phoenix High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is Phoenix 65, St. Mary's 52. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. With Brendan, I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from Phoenix High School in Phoenix, Oregon.